Hey everyone, Jane the Groomer here, and my mom's not my mom's grocery store, my mom's alteration shop, and we're just gonna. That's why there's my daughter Annabelle's baby picture, my daughter Ava's baby picture. Anyways, just want to do a final recap of the Atlanta Pet Fair. It's a trade show for a groomer focused trade show here in Atlanta that happens every March. Oh, I thought that was a thumbs down. I was like, oh my goodness, someone just gave me a thumbs down without even. Okay, so I personally look forward to the Atlanta Pet Fair every year. I just think that it's amazing that so many internationally recognized world-class groomers are here in one trade show in one building, competing, giving free demos. You can ask them questions. It's just, I mean, I feel like that in itself is priceless. But then you also have amazing vendors that are there. You can find products that you didn't even know existed. For example, there's this one company called, I can't find the card, called Bling. And let me just show you. So these are some high quality, can you open these a little? Neckties and bow ties. It's called, let me see if I can focus, Bling Bow Ties. And they're at blingbowties.net. And we spoke with the owner. I think her name was Rhonda, right, honey? Mm-hmm. But amazing lady. We instantly connected with her. I just want to show the quality of the fabric here.
This is for our client Rockstar Stu.
Oh, their favorite color is orange. And
she can, if you order a tie, she can customize whatever leather that you want.
So we thought this was perfect because one of our clients, their favorite color is orange, and their dog's name starts with the S, so that's perfect for one of our clients there.
And this would be perfect for Easter that's coming up. Exactly.
For Easter, check this out. They have little Easter themed stickers on these bows. Look at this. Oh my goodness, a double. Look at this. And so, guess how much these neckties are? $2, $2 each. So this bag here comes with 5 neckties at $10 for the bag, right? These bow ties are $2 each, like $1.50, right? $2. And so I actually told the lady, like, are you sure? Like, I'll give you more for these, you know? So the reason why I'm so excited to share these bow ties, right, is because let's just be honest, bandanas are played out, you know, and we actually have stopped doing bandanas, bows, anything altogether because
we do bows on
some of the dogs, and it's for our clients who requested, but we actually started to kind of go away from that because not only is everybody doing it, but also we thought that maybe sometimes it kind of takes away from what we're trying to promote, which is skincare. We thought that maybe that kind of took away from that a little bit, distracted a little bit. But for a Christmas, for Easter, for these special occasions, you know, how nice is it to give your clients something that they can reuse? Look at this quality. So this is not just a use one time and throw away.
It's like satin material.
Yeah, it's like it's like real necktie material. So this is something that your clients, or if you're a pet owner yourself, you're not a professional pet groomer, this is something that you can order and use over and over again. And if you don't, you know, when it's not Easter, just take that little sticker off, you know, you got a nice little necktie for your dog all year, reusable. And here's the thing, it's $2, right? So a lot of groomers, I know a lot of grooming shops like to do like spa packages and little upgrade packages. If you included one of these on your Easter package, for example, you know, so you include a little strawberry facial or something like that, whatever's seasonal, blueberry facial, something like that, and you do like a nice toothbrushing and a mouth freshener, nail filing, and you include this bow tie. Oh my goodness, you know, for $2. And then here's what's gonna happen. Oh my goodness, so look at this. So if you have 2 dogs, one bigger than the other, for a family, you can have matching bow ties. And here's the thing, I can almost guarantee you what's gonna happen is when your client picks up their dog and sees them in these bow ties or neckties, they're gonna take them to the dog park. If the weather's nice, first thing, and they're gonna show their dog off, and then everybody at the dog park is gonna be like, "Oh my my God, you know.
Or a doggy play date.
Exactly. And they're going to be like, where did you get this? You know, my groomer. My groomer got it for me, you know. Not only that, but they're going to, the feeling that they're going to get when everybody's doting over their dog. Let's say they don't go to dog park. They just go home to their family. But still, everybody going nuts over their dog. That feeling that feeling that they get, that feels so good. You as their groomer helped give them that. And now they probably won't use another groomer for the rest of their life, you know? Especially if you're the only groomer in town providing these. And it's really not hard to find when you know where to go. I didn't even know they existed, but it's blingbowties.net. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to Sharper Edges for doing a good job sharpening my shears. And that's Sharper Edges right there. So they sharpened 2 of my shears for me, and they didn't do it for free, but it was for a great price. They were great guys. I had a great time with them, just speaking with them. So, and also speaking of shears, there was another company called, I wish I brought the card. It was called Above Shears, I think, and I don't want to mess up the guy's name, but I think it was like Chang Wei or something like that, right? The president of that company. Anyways, the point is, when we were talking, he told me that long shears are actually not a good idea, because he was saying especially long curved shears, because when you're working with a longer blade, the blades tend to separate a lot easier because it's so long. So he's saying what happens is, even with the straight shear, even if it's not curved, over time when you keep using it, sometimes a little bit of separation happens in certain areas of the blade. So the blade doesn't cut smoothly all the way down the full length. You'll have little pieces of the blade where it tends to fold the hair rather than cut it. And he's saying that doesn't happen with short shears. So when you're using 6.5 or 7.5 shears, and he's saying he doesn't recommend going anything more than 7.5, because the shorter the scissors, the shorter the blades, the easier it is to keep them tight, so that there's no separation that happens. So it cuts cleanly longer, so you don't have to get them adjusted or maintained so often. Also, the shorter shears are lighter than the longer shears. So it's easier on your hands, it's easier to control, you can make much more precision cuts. Now, why is that important? Because I love long shears, especially these like long stilettos. I think they're like 10 or 12 inches. And I loved them because especially on long poodles or doodle legs, you know, one snip, boom, done, right? And so I love long shears, but it made sense. It's like, that's why sometimes I was like, you're absolutely right. Sometimes I kind of get used to where it doesn't cut, and I just use the areas that do cut, you know, and I'm like, yeah, it's time to get them sharpened again. And he was saying it's not that you need them sharpened. He's saying that area probably is sharp. It's just that a little bit of separation occurred because the blade is so long. So that's why we want to avoid long blade shears. I didn't know that. But that's why I love going around and talking to the different vendors, because you never know what you're going to learn from, you know, a scissor company. I personally didn't buy any scissors from that client or that vendor because I didn't need to, but I still got that information, you know, information that's going to help me, you know. And then another shout out to Advet. Jeffrey is the owner. What's his name? Jeffrey Arteaga. Just call him Jeffrey, you know. Anyways, he is the president of Advet Hygienics. I've mentioned them a few times in several other videos. I love this product. But right now I'm gonna actually give AromaPause a try, and you know, I made a video about AromaPause if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, I guess other than that, I had a great time. Met some great people, made some new friends. Yeah, and if any of you had personal conversations with me, I am serious when I told you that I am genuinely happy to help. I sincerely want to help. If you want to start your own YouTube channel or blog or anything that you want to do, you spot it, you got it. The reason why you see good qualities in me is because it's actually just reflecting back the qualities that you have in you. You wouldn't recognize anything good about me if it wasn't in you already, you know? So if you really did have an interest, email me your questions. If you run into any problems or questions, I'll be more than happy to help. And I don't have any program to sell. I'm not gonna say, hey, thank you for calling. Go to this website and click this link and you'll get my webinar, or like I'm happy to sell you my 10-step program, or I have nothing to sell you. It's just, if you have a question, if you get stumped on something and you email me, if I have gotten stumped with the same thing and I know how to help you out, when I have time, I'll email you back. Okay, yes. Is that salesy? Okay. That's the thing. I'm trying to make it very obvious that I'm not being salesy. Oh my goodness. But I guess by trying to make it sound like, by trying to explain that I'm not being salesy, kind of looks like I'm being salesy. So we'll just end the video here. Oh my goodness. But you guys know what I'm saying, right? If you feel like, what if he asked me for money, or what if he's really just trying to sell me a program or something? Just, who cares? Just email me your question anyways. And if if I know the answer and I can email you back, I will. That's all I'm saying.